Hey there, it is Mike and Jess with MJ's Gardens and Recreation Area. And we just wanted to give you guys a quick update because it has officially been 1 month since we have purchased MJ's Gardens and Recreation Area. And it is crazy how fast the time has gone by, to the point that I absolutely cannot believe that it has been 1 month. And we just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about kind of the things that we've been through over the last month. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, what do you think your favorite part has been since we purchased this land and this blueberry farm?
So I think initially it's anytime you buy something that's new and it's different, you have that flash of excitement that's at the front, and then you own it, and then you start realizing how much where you're at relative to your vision or your dream. And I think some of the things that we've learned are one is patience. We've had to practice that like every day.
Yes.
There's what we need and what we want, and then balancing that against where we're at relative to our vision. And I've been out there, and I guess you could consider me like a Craigslist bandit or addict or whatever.
A bit of an addict, I would say.
Out there looking for those items that cost little to nothing and or they're free, and do I need it or do I want it? And figuring out where that need and want falls into some measure of reality and how cost effective it is.
Definitely.
Because there's plenty of stuff out there that I want, and there are only a few things that we actually need.
Yep. But for that same reason, I think like everything that we've done, and we've been trying to show you guys as much as possible what we've been doing, but I think everything that we've done, I still have to tell myself it's only been 1 month because I feel like we should have been able to do more. But if you really see like how much that we've done of clearing weeds and picking up the blueberries, and even just starting to prune as we go, because we want to make sure that we treat the blueberry bushes right and not prune them while they are fully in season with blueberries. But like the little bit that we've done, I feel as though has made an impact. But I think in my mind I thought we'd be further along, but with it just being the two of us, like, we have to be so realistic. But every little step that we take is in order to make this great community place that we hope that one day you guys will want to come to and be able to fish and gather and spend events there and spend time there and make it a family event. So everything that we've done just in this one small month has all been toward that goal, that hopefully even in as short as 1 year we might be able to be there for you guys and be able to create this space for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If we talk about some of the things that we're working on now and where they'll be in what we hope to be a year, we've started to plant our first garden, and this garden is somewhat of, I'd say it's about maybe 60 foot.
I think it was like 70 by 40.
So if you think of a 70 by 40 space, maybe about maybe a quarter the size of a football field, maybe be the easiest way to think about it. We've tilled that ground under, and we've put some compost on it, and we've through trial and error figured out some of the irrigation things that when we were purchasing the property, I admittedly only was kind of half listening to the guy we bought the property from on how do you cut it on and where it's at and all that. But I think we have figured out a lot of that, the irrigation side of things, and then what we want to plant, where we want to plant it, short of me mixing up what Jess's plant or rows are, if it's cantaloupes and tomatoes.
Yeah, so long run, hopefully this year, even outside of the blueberries, we're really hoping to have tomatoes and cucumbers and okra and cantaloupe and watermelon and jalapenos. Those are all things that have successfully started seeding and turning into seedlings, and that we're starting to get growing. It's just that some of it we might have to wait and see what comes up to know where we planted what. And that is actually a great point, though, that leads into that this is all a learning process for us. Like, Mike actually grew up on a farm in South Carolina. He's actually a South Carolina native. But this is all new to me, but it's all something that has always been a dream and goal of mine that I've always wanted. Like, it's always been, I've always wanted to be able to grow my own food and be able to eat the things that I'm growing, and this is like a dream come true, an absolute dream come true. So we're just really hoping to be able to grow from the point that we're at.
No, I couldn't agree more. So some of the things that if you were to come out in the weeks to come that you'd be able to see is, you know, when we initially, if you just take the pond for example, the pond is a 5-acre pond, which on the scale of most ponds in South Carolina, I'd say it's a medium-sized pond. It has a lot of some sort of
weed, but if you guys are able to come out and identify that for us, it would be great.
Yeah, but I think we've settled for, it's an opportunity to get on the paddleboard and take a break from the heat and paddle out there. And while we do have this tool, which is called a pond razor, or weed
razor and a rake,
that you can effectively cut the
and you may have
weed.
seen some of our favorite video of Mike using the razor, and if you haven't, it's actually in the highlights of our Instagram, so please check that out. But yeah, we've used that.
Yeah, it's has a rope on it, and it's really important to like wrap it around your,
hold on to the rope,
or you'll throw it out and have to retrieve it. But some of the things that we hope to do are, of course, we've got a couple of docks and we want to rebuild and make those a little bit more walkable, a little bit safer to be in and around the pond. The pond has fish in it. One of the young men who has come out to
volunteer with us
today took his fishing pole out there, and he noticed that there was lots of bass in the pond. I've seen brim in the pond, so it's, I would say, moderately stocked and ready to be fished. So I would just encourage you, if you've never farmed before and you want to see what that looks like and be able to go out and actually see it, touch it, feel it, smell it, and understand from our vantage point, which is somewhat discovery, somewhat experience. But you know, Mother Nature each day will
surprises us,
throw you a curveball. It'll be, you know, it'll go from 80 degrees to 105 degrees,
and then back down,
and oh, by the way, we're gonna dump buckets of rain on you, and
split your blueberries.
Hopefully you remember to turn the irrigation off on the garden. Otherwise, you're gonna have a swimming pool in the same space. All little things that add up. You know, as we were leaving the farm today, when we went out there, there's a valve on the dam that allows you to basically bleed off some of the water based on the amount of rain that we've had. And we were driving to leave, and as I passed the entrance to the pond, it just hit me. I was like, oh my God, I left the valve open. So I had to stop and turn around and go back and turn that off. But it's little things that while as we explain it, they may sound like they're troubling or difficult, but they're not. It's actually,
we really enjoy it.
It's a lot of fun to go out there and know, wow, we own this space, and we're really excited about getting our friends and anyone who's interested in
involved
plant-based eating, farming,
and just being active and being out there
in nature. We'd love to have you come out. It's a great space where you can relax under a pavilion.
And really, I mean, in the past month, the 1 month that we've been here, we've really seen we pulled a lot of weeds, we've gotten some things planted, we're really trying to focus on the pond and the blueberries right now, but honestly, if you could say one thing that you would like to see maybe in the next month, what would be the big thing that you hope to see in the next month?
So in the next month, I think it's not a hidden priority at all. We have some 200 plus blueberry bushes that are in the harvesting stage, you know, and it went literally from like
nothing
a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, to they're kind of ripe till, oh my goodness,
blueberries.
they're here. So I would like to see, or what I think, our priority likely will be is to entering the farmers market business area and using that as a platform to talk about where we are and where we want to be and offering our products to the public.
So hopefully you'll be able to find us more in the community, but also I hope that you guys have the chance to get out there to the lands and actually see what we have to offer. But we just wanted to give you guys a quick update, so bye for now.
See ya.